Hunter. This is my 2015 Civic Si. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to do a little build breakdown on the turbo kit and everything else involved in the car. Pretty simple on the outside, aftermarket headlights with the LED strips, pretty basic retrofits, HFP kit on the front, RPF1 wheels, Falcon RT660 tires. For the rest of the car, super basic on the outside, OEM side skirts, and the Password JDM gurney flap on the rear. But other than that, we are trying to keep it pretty OEM plus on the outside for looks and all that good stuff.
What are your wheel specs?
17 by 8 plus 35.
Plus 35?
Mm-hmm. 245, 40, 17. All right, guys, as far as the engine bay, we're running a PRL turbo kit. Pretty basic for the 9th gens, pretty popular, a little hard to come by these days. Intake manifold, this is a Skunk 2 Ultra Street, ported by Bad Guys. Shout out Bad Guys, you guys always do great work. As far as the fuel system, I'm running Alpha Injection 1650. Shout out Alpha, appreciate you guys. Fuel return all the way to the rear of the car, full AN lines. Other than that, it's pretty basic in the engine bay. It's a stock motor. I did go with a built transmission, so I'm using BF gears 1 through 5, and then OEM 6th gear and OEM final drive. So hopefully we can switch it up in the future along with some internals in the bottom of it. But right now, as the car sits with the stock motor and the setup, it's making 430 to the wheels, tuned by Darden down in San Diego. Another big shout out there. Darden does great work. He's the only person I'll let touch my car as far as tuning. So, and Lost Motorsports out in San Bernardino, he helped me put together this entire car. It used to be a supercharged setup, and then the motor went out, so we took the supercharger kit out, put the turbo kit in, and the car was back on the road in about 2 weeks. So shout out Lost, Ralph, everyone that has helped with this car. It's been through some ups and downs, but super good setup. I mean, I could daily drive this car. I have daily driven it for the last 4 years that I've had it, so very reliable setup, very realistic, super basic as far as 9th gens. There's nothing crazy or special going on here. It's just some good parts and good people helping out that came together for a really good combination.
I was looking at your shifter, dude, so what do you got going on right there?
K2 shifter, bro. So I had the Acuity, and it was definitely nice, but when this one came out, the billet, I couldn't resist, dude, and it's a really nice shifter. I like it a lot.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah, I mean, for built gears, it drives very well, like, you know, as a daily, it's not too bad. I mean, you can hear them whine a little bit. But,
oh, I can hear it, yeah.
But other than that, it's not anything too crazy like that.
Yeah, dude, just from riding passenger right now, dude, it's pretty, like, comfortable, man.
It's not bad at all. Like, it could definitely, I've been in cars that feel way more race car, you know what I mean? For the basic stuff that's done to this car, it's definitely still dailyable and not like too uncomfortable.
Dude, I had a rear motor mount in my 8th gen. It wasn't the 70A. I think it was the one after that. Dude, that thing just rattled the entire car for one single motor mount. I'm just like, dude, I love the feeling because I felt like I was like on a roller coaster and like how the car shakes. But on the long runs, dude, commuting, I was like,
the only thing I will say that kind of sucks is the stage 3 clutch in traffic. But I mean, I live close to work, so it's not that bad.
What kind of clutch do you have?
Action.
Action?
Yeah.
How long have you had that one for?
I mean, I ran Action even on like my old setup, so I've been on this clutch for probably like a year.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I haven't really had any issues with it. I mean, I think it's supposed to hold like 400, so it might be close to the limit, but...
How much torque are you pushing right now?
I think it's at 318, something like that. Not anything crazy. We did the torque control just to kind of like help save the motor a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That's definitely what's gonna freaking grenade it. Do like a 40 roll in 3rd gear.
Okay.
40.
Oh,
The gears definitely help, bro.
oh my god. You can smell that 885, dog.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh my god, okay.
Do like maybe like do second gear.
Yo.
Second gear, maybe like 30.
Oh my god, dude.
It definitely gets up in boogies. For 430, bro, it feels like, I don't know. I'm kind of used to the power, but at the same time, top of 4th definitely scares me.
Oh my god, dude. Does it still redline at
I have it at 76.
76? Okay.
Yeah. I'll do I'll do a couple going the other.
Oh my god, dude. That thing moved.
3rd gear is definitely my favorite, but I mean, with 1 through 5 built, you know what I mean? I I feel safe with the trans. The motor is what scares me the most. But you know, when I went to tune it, he knew that I had just gone through a motor, and we kind of were like, all right, maybe we should
ease off. Oh,
yeah, not push it as much. The pops are pretty good with the Scum 2.
Scum 2 exhaust?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
And it's not that loud for Scum 2. An all-motor Scum 2 would be probably twice as loud as this.
Yeah, I think the turbo is
it makes it quiet.
Sound detonating the exhaust.
Definitely. The wastegate is louder than the exhaust. I mean, we'll go to a different street.
Oh, 100%, yeah. What's funny is I do the same thing. Yeah, dude. I mean, even from that second gear pull, these tires are hooking.
Yeah. I mean, I have traction control off, so that helps.
God damn, dude. Okay.
Pops definitely, man. He's like, I can hear that.
430 wheel, dude.
430 wheel, and I think it's at 318 torque.
God, dude. That thing sounds mean.
It's fun, bro. This setup, it took a long time to like dial everything in. It's
yeah.
Here, but I love it now, dude.
Oh, dude, just being passenger, man. This is
super fun setup.
This is so fun.
Minimal issues, definitely fun power, nothing too crazy. I mean, yeah, I wish I was pushing 500, but I mean, for a stock motor on the Z7 9th gen.
Well, that's what I was saying. Stock motor, 430. I mean, with the proper tuning, dude, and the proper mods that you have, quality mods, you're set.
It's fun. I mean, you could push a lot more. There's definitely 9th gens that are pushing more power, but it's just a longevity thing for me. I mean, this started out as a daily, so you know, I wasn't trying to push anything too far. I have a daily now, but even in the grand scheme of things, who wants to replace a stock motor when you can put that money aside for a build motor, you know?
Yeah.
So basically the plan is to just go bottom end, you know, pistons, rods, all that good stuff. A stock head would be totally fine. It's, you know, the weak point lies in the bottom end, so that's realistically what I'm trying to address. And then from there, you know, I've heard people build bottom end, and there is one guy that's fully built. He has like cams and retainers, but he's making like 650, which is just, I mean, that's unrealistic in my opinion. I mean, good luck trying to make that look.
Oh my gosh, dude. Dog, what the?
It's such a nice setup. Everything is working together, and to be honest, it feels way better than the supercharger setup. This feels like the turbo is working together.
Yeah, so your last supercharger setup, what setup did you have?
So I had a Craftworks, you know, supercharger setup with a 100mm pulley, which is on the smaller side of things, but on a stock trans and stock motor, it made 450, and that was, you know, a lot.
So you made more with the supercharger kit.
Correct, yeah, but it was also more boost. The supercharger for 450 was like maybe like 15, 16 psi, and then when I went build trans, the gears were longer, so it brought it up to like 17 to 19 psi. So it definitely brought it up a lot. I never re-dynoed it, but that's also when the car blew up. So I mean, a few more psi, I'm gonna imagine maybe like 470, something like that. So not anything outrageous, but it makes a little bit of sense of why the stock block decided to let go.
So like on your daily driving and like you're doing your spirited driving here and there, what do you like more? The turbo or the supercharger?
The turbo for sure. The supercharger was cool. I really like the noises, but the one thing that stressed me out is to replace a head unit, it's minimum $2,500 for a Craftworks blower. I mean, that's just how much you're gonna pay. If you're running a turbo setup and for whatever reason your shields go out, you blow a turbo, whatever, like you can get a nice turbo for $1,500, you know?
Piece by piece, yeah.
Yeah, and so that, and then the other thing is even when I replaced my blower, because the first one went out, it was a used one, I had a used kit. I mean, you don't really know like how hard people have, you know, driven the car or anything like that. So basically it was a gamble, and obviously, you know, mine ended up going out, but I got the kit for a good price. But regardless, the supercharger is always spinning, bro. Like, it's off the belt, so there's no spool up for that. That thing's always spinning, and having been through one already, I was like, do I really want to go through another one? And it just seemed like a smarter move with the turbo, because you kind of have to spool it up. It's not constantly running, you know, during traffic,
yeah,
RPMs, all that stuff. Like, I like it now that, you know, I can keep it under 4,000 RPMs, 5,000 RPMs, and it feels like a somewhat of a normal car, you know.
You would, other than your fat ass intercooler in the front, you wouldn't be able to tell until you really pay attention to it.
Exactly.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that's a solid build you got, man.
50 rolls in third gear.
God, man.
Definitely gets on the move, bro.
I'm gonna go cry in my 10th gen right now, dog.
Nah, you got all the creature comforts in the 10th gen. It's definitely I can't smack talk the 10th gens. I've seen enough of them do some pretty cool things, and even like the ones with the 1.5s, like, dude, the aftermarket available for those cars is just, it's like an 8th gen.
It's there, dude. Like, they got so popular when they got released.
And then the interchangeability between, you know, FC3s and all that stuff with FK8s, like your hood, like, dude, that's just such a cool mod. Super cool OEM Plus move for me, right?
All right, Hunter. Well, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to ride shotgun in your 9th gen, man. That shit was a blast. Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to say before the video ends?
Yeah, bro, for sure. First off, I really appreciate you coming down. It's always a fun opportunity to do these build breakdowns. As many as I do, as many offers as I get, I'm always open to that. So thank you, I appreciate it, Tony. And then as far as people that have helped with the build, there's a few people. I mean, Skylar over at Alpha Injection, huge shout out. Homie is always helping me out with any questions I ever needed. Ralph at Lost Motorsports, hit the dude up at 1 in the morning with car problems. He's always got my back. Dave over at Tire Bullies, always keeping me hooked up with fresh rubber whenever I need it, whenever I want to try something new. Dude's always got suggestions and help for me. Mr. Sexy S2K, the fender roll, that dude, amazing work, shout out to him. Darden down in San Diego, amazing tuner. I would not recommend anyone else as far as dyno tuning. He's the man. And I think that's about it, man. I've had a lot of people help. Oh yeah, and then couldn't forget, shout out FE6 Snow and SLD Designs. Super great company for 9th gen parts. If you guys have questions, I get a lot of questions about my rear subframe braces and all that stuff. So check out SLD Works and Snow. But other than that, man, a lot of great help with the car, and it's come together really nicely. And yeah, man, I really appreciate you coming out.
For sure, man. And then just so you guys know, his Instagram is going to be right over here, right on the video. So if you guys want to give my boy a follow, by all means. And I will see you guys in another video. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.